What's going on, guys? It's your boy Chili bringing you another Lego review. This time, as you can see, we are doing the Lego Galaxy Explorer Space System, set number 10497 with 1,254 pieces. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the set number is the same set number that was used on the 1979, I believe it is, version. So the set number for this is really no mistake. They use that number for a reason. But getting into the rest of the box, it looks okay. It's not bad looking. You can tell they're on a planet down here, the Galaxy Explorer kind of flying above it, kind of space, with a planet over here. So I mean, it's not bad looking. A little bit different for, the 18 and up boxes, but still not a bad looking box. I believe it's the first one in recent years that they've used an actual like box art, background for, where it's actually got, some of the scenery and stuff, instead of just being a plain black box with the Galaxy Explorer being, prominent in the foreground of the black. It's actually got a space theme to it. So that's pretty cool. They do have the name and the set name in a different little deal than they usually have, just kind of over on the side. It's big and prominent in a yellow background with blue writing. That's pretty cool. You do got the Lego logo. This is part of the 90 years of play. So again, happy kind of, I think by now, belated birthday to Lego. 90 years, going strong. They still make good sets, so good for them. Down here at the bottom, you've got a little robot mini build with a minifigure and a little rover over here. So pretty cool little box art. Not bad, not the best is what I'm trying to get at. It's okay. It's not the best, but it's not the worst I've ever seen, right? Now, getting to the rest of the box at the bottom, you are going to have it is going to say that this is a 2022 Lego set with your barcode. You got another little scene here of the back of the Galaxy Explorer open with some more minifigs, one working on it, one supervising the guy working on it, one on the rover, and, one over here with the walkie-talkie with the robot, and then the Lego logo as well. So moving on to the other side, you're going to have different languages to say the set name and the 90 years of play. On the other side of the box, you're going to have the same view that you got from the bottom here, just kind of blown up a little bit with the Lego logo. Now, the top of the box, you're going to have the actual size of the minifigures, of the little spacemen, with where your components are made, and the Lego Galaxy Explorer. Now, if you can't tell, this box has quite a bit of damage to it. And Walmart, if you ever see my videos, stop putting the little spider strap security devices on the Lego boxes. And if you do, at least don't make them tight enough to where it cinches down on the box and damages the whole thing. I mean, it's damaged pretty much everywhere those straps were wrapped around it, on the sides, on the top here, a little bit on the bottom. And then going on to the back, it does have thumb tabs, which is kind of dumb for an 18 plus set, in my opinion. You're going to have the dimensions of it, which is 32 centimeters or 12.5 inches wide. And it is 52.2 centimeters or 20.6 inches long. You've got a little view of one of the spacemen laying in one of the beds. You've got the rover coming out of the back with this dude with, I don't know if they wanted to use them as laser blasters or if it's supposed to be guiding lights, but either way, he's holding them. And you've got one peeking through the back door there, kind of looking a little creepy. Up here, it's going to show that there are some containers on the side there. And you get your cockpit there with a bunch of printed pieces. And then you get a view of it flying through space with the Lego logo. And then here is the two engines right here. the two thrusters, with the Lego guys kind of flying on them. Kind of a little secondary little thing for like maybe kids or something. But yeah, that's pretty much it of the box. Now we're going to get into the instruction manual, which has the same box art from the front of the box. And then on the back, it has the little Spaceman logo, the Galaxy Explorer Spaceman logo. The back is going to have your inventory count with the feedback to win. And, showing a little bit more than I want to show there. But you finish off with building the rover. And then the front actually had more information than I expected it to have. So you get, I believe this dude is like it says he's the grandson of Lego Group's founder, old Kirk Christensen. And his name is, I don't know how to say his first name, but if you want to pause it and read it, then there you go. There's the original Galaxy Explorer there, like just all blocky. And here's the new one here. You can pause all that and read all that. Here is another, like, not version, but the Galaxy Explorer again in like the old style. And then I guess it might have been 1978, not 79 when it released, but you get a whole bunch of information here throughout the years of like the Spaceman minifigures. So you can pause all that and read it. And then here's the set designer, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. And he shows like a couple of different ones that he went through before they got to the final product here. I'm guessing that's what it's supposed to be. And you can pause all that and read that as well. And then you get into the build. So it comes with 8 bags. Well, more than 8 bags, but 8 primary bags. And you start off with building the minifigure and the robot. So yeah, guys, I'm going to get this set up and we'll get into the review. Alright guys, and we are back. As you can see, got the Galaxy Explorer all set up here. Really awesome set. Really love this set. Lego did an incredible job when it came to revamping this old like 1979, 1980 set. But anyway, I'm going to get into the minifigures, and as you can see, there are 4 minifigures. They're doubled. So I'm only going to show you one of each instead of showing you all 4, because it's the exact same character. You don't really need to see the exact same character 2 different times. So getting in to the white space man here, you can see they did the old school yellow head, emotionless, no pupils, no, just a straight smile, all white. He has the Galaxy Explorer symbol there, and it's kind of like a little like metallic gold behind it, so it kind of reflects light a little bit. Yeah, there you go. You see it better like that. But yeah, completely white, got his oxygen tank on, nothing on the back there, and taking off his little helmet here. You see it's just a yellow head, nothing else to him. But I do like the older figure. I think it looks kind of like neat to get it in, 2022. And then the red one is the exact same as the white one, except in red. So you got the little metallic, like little planet there with the spaceship going around it. He's red. You've got the yellow head, no second face, got the red oxygen tank, and that's, about it. I will say on camera, I don't know if it's going to show up to y'all, but it looks more blood red in the light and in the camera than it does to like the naked eye, which is kind of dope looking. Like it looks a little bit darker in the camera to me than it does in real life. It's a lighter color red in real life, but I don't know if that's going to show up the same way for y'all, but yeah. Getting into the 2 little secondary builds here, you've got the little robot thing. Yeah, I mean, it's like a little robot. It's got some arms holding some cups for whatever reason. He can be put in the ship. He's got some antennas, and, I guess it's supposed to be a robot, but it's okay. Little brick built thing, not the most impressive thing. And then the last of the builds is this little Rover here. You know, wheels, got like a little light back here. Nothing too impressive. Light here, steering wheel. I don't know why I said steering wheel. And it does fit a minifigure. So there you go. The oxygen tank kind of pushes him forward just a little bit, but it fits a minifigure. And there's something really cool with this thing coming up later in this video, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, it's really cool, so just stay tuned for it. But getting to the ship itself, as you can see, it is actually like an impressive like size. Like it's for $100, I expect something like this to be kind of like in probably the twos. Like it's about the same size as the Space Shuttle Discovery. If not, I think it's a little bit wider than the Space Shuttle Discovery, but not as tall. It might be taller. No, because the fin on the back of the Discovery is going to make it a little bit taller. But it is a really, really solid design ship. Nothing really falls. I'm going to show you the landing gear. It's like legit landing gear. It actually like folds up and goes inside. All of them do it. And that's kind of its display feature, is being able to do that. Is, you know, now it's flat, but you put up the landing gear and it's actually like displayed standing up. But yeah, this thing is incredible. I love the design of this, going all the way around to the thrusters. They don't move or anything. These have a secondary play function on them. I'll show you in a second. But look at the massiveness of this thing. Like, just, it looks awesome. You got some little guns there. A couple of pieces are trying to fall off on me today for some reason. It's because I'm in front of the camera, guys. Every time I get a set in front of the camera, it wants to break on me. Never had a problem with this thing breaking before, and now pieces are like wobbling on me. And right when I went to start the camera, this whole section here broke off. Like, I don't know what it is about getting a Lego set in front of the camera, but it wants to destroy itself. But anyway, you got a couple little laser guns here on the front. And yeah, that is the whole like little outside view of the Galaxy Explorer. Look, now these are falling off. Like, this thing, I don't know what it is about getting in front of a camera that causes everything to break on me. Like, I've never had a problem with these things falling off before, and now they're all doing it. I don't understand what it is about trying to get a Lego set in front of you guys that makes it just break on me. But I will fix that later if it doesn't make the whole thing fall and break. But yeah, so the secondary play feature, before we get to anything else, you can pop these secondary little thrusters off, and you see these studs here on the top. You can place a minifigure on them like so. Well, I don't know if y'all could see it because I was not looking at the camera. Like so. Flip these things up here. I believe they can, yeah, they can kind of go into the hand like that, but you know, there you go. Well, maybe if I pushed him forward too. I had him lean so far back for some reason. But yeah, there you go. Now you can fly him around on the thruster for whatever reason. Like, I don't understand that part of the play feature. But look at the thruster itself. You got like this little gear piece that makes it pop out in the front. I love that dark red in the radar dish to give it the thrust. And you've got some more pieces there to kind of give it like a, I don't know. It just looks awesome. It's a good thruster. They did a really good job on this set, guys. Now, plopping him off of there, you can also see like some of the design with the thruster off. There's not much to it there. You got a little antenna here. That's where the thruster sits, obviously. Getting into this back little compartment here, if you open it up, it's got a black oxygen tank in it, which we didn't get like a black suited minifigure, so I'm not really sure. I guess just extra. Then you've got your arrow here. They did the classic arrow design, but I think on the old one, the arrow was printed, is where this one's kind of like jigsawed in. I'll show you that when we get to the back side of it. Then you've got like these little speakers here that got lights on them. I'm going to say they're probably like, you know, thrusters where you could just go kind of sideways with them instead of, you know, back, but whatever. Your back thrusters look good. And then on the same side here, you're going to have a second thruster, obviously, that you can use as a play feature. But what I was coming over here to show you was that they actually include it. They're really kind of hard. See, stuff just, I shook it and stuff fell off. Guys, I shook it and that piece there just fell off. This thing has been probably the most sturdy build that I've ever built out of Lego. Like, they did such a good job on it. And now everything, when I get in front of camera, just wants to, you know, destroy itself. I don't understand at all. And I can't get this piece back on for some reason. There it goes. But anyway, they give you the two little, like, I don't even know what you would call them, like little ray guns or whatever they were back in the day. They give you those as like a little play feature or a little accessory, not really play feature, for your little spaceman. So yeah, that's a cool little thing they did there. And like I said, it just goes right inside, or like I showed you, it goes right inside here and you just shut it up. Also a cool design how they did that, because you can see through the glass, the opposite side. My glass was a little scratched up when I got it. Wasn't happy about that. But you can see how it's built into the inside. Like, you can put stuff in from the inside as well, even though you can't. Really neat little feature there. Now I'm going to open up the first little cockpit area. And you can, let me actually, you know what? Since it wants to break anyway, right? We're just going to pull that one off. And that way you can see it without it being, you know, all yellow. Look at all the printed control panels. You've even got one printed of the Galaxy Explorer. You got it playing like asteroids back there, which is really cool. This is also a printed piece. Like, everything on this is a printed piece. There's no stickers. You've got a little area for all of your spacemen to sit in. It does fit all four of them. So that's really cool. And then getting to the back here, see, everything's breaking now. Everything's breaking because it's on camera. Getting to the back here, you can see all the other printed pieces. Printed pieces over there, printed pieces there. They've got a couple yellow little window pieces there. More printed pieces back this way. And then you can see that there's two little like beds here. So they have like a little indentation in them, if you can see that. And that is so that your spacemen can go inside of the bed without needing to take off their oxygen tank. So he just kind of sits in there like, kind of like that, but I'm holding it sideways, so he's trying to flop out. Guess I could always do this. So see, he's kind of just laying down in there, and there's enough room to put two of them in there. So yeah, neat little thing they did there to take into account that they have their oxygen tank on, so you don't have to pull their oxygen tank off. Now, I don't know how well this next feature is going to work, because this one's broke off now too. All of the landing gear here wants to, you know, mess up on me. I don't understand. Oh, for some reason, the piece is getting stuck in here. You see how it's supposed to be two of them? It got stuck. I don't understand. I probably never will. But let me get those back on real quick. This is probably going to be a longer video just because everything wants to, you know, break on me. So I apologize, but it's still a really cool set. So don't, oh man, come on. I think I messed this piece up. I think this piece got messed up. I can't get it out. Where's my little minifigure thing so I can try to pry it? Boom. There we go. Yeah, I didn't notice that the other piece hadn't come out. I was trying to figure out why I couldn't get this back on and why it looks so weird, but trying to record and mend broken stuff doesn't always work. But like now this whole... Alright guys, this thing was pretty strong, but I've done destroyed it. and I'm gonna need to like repair this whole thing off camera. So I'm gonna show you this last little feature and probably get out of here. So let's zoom out. I wonder if I can show it, because this table is not the best. So if you open up the back here, you will see that there, even though it already kind of opened, well, this whole piece just broke now too. Everything's breaking, guys. All right, this set is being like the bane of my YouTube existence. But you got a little sliding door here. You've got some little yellow windows you can see through the front. You've got a couple of little accessories here with a microphone and a wrench. This is how the arrow is built. As you can see, it's a couple of like Nexonite shields, and it builds out the arrow. But this back portion here is probably the best feature on this whole thing. So if you put your little Mars rover, or whatever you want to call it, just rover back, and you push, let me zoom in so y'all can see better. You push down on this and you pull this out. Well, this table, like I said, is not the best table in the world, so it's supposed to be able to like freely fall out. But this table is trash. So anybody have any recommendations for a better table to build on and whatnot, I will take it. But it's supposed to do that. So it's supposed to be able to move down past those Technic pins there so that it can just roll out. And then to put that back up, seeing that it'll just, you just kind of, oh, well, there it goes. But yeah, so that's the features. Now, because I've pretty much destroyed this set, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video, you know, now, so that I can put it all back together, because like everything is trying to break on this. Like now I can't even get this back piece to shut. There it goes. I don't know, guys. Like it is well built, I will tell you that. I don't know if I just accidentally grabbed it from the wrong spot, but this whole section just broke off while filming. And it only does that while I'm filming. I've said that multiple times. Everything breaks while I'm filming. So I'm going to get out of here. If you enjoyed the video, which you probably didn't, because I feel like this one sucks, so you probably do too, then smash that like button. Consider subscribing, and I will catch you on the next one.